my lover how to find her way out of.
Hi guys, this is Jude. He's 6 months old. He is probably going to moan throughout the whole of this video, so I'm just letting you know. My name's Debbie, nice to meet you. Some of you already know. I'm going to do a makeup tutorial because why not? I mean, there's amazing ones out there that are probably a million times better than this is ever going to be. But you know, I'm a bored mum and my man's got a really nice camera, so I might as well just do this. So I'm going to start off with my moisturiser. Having a baby, breastfeeding, moisture is everything to me right now. I want water constantly. I'm hungry all the time. My hair's kind of falling out. No one tells you your hair falls out, but your hair does fall out. And you feel really dry. So I have been using Weleda Wild Rose. And I have been mixing it with good old strobe cream. Strobe cream has been around for years by MAC. I actually forgot about it for ages. It was in my kit and I found it a couple of weeks ago and I was like, oh my gosh, I need some strobe cream in my life. And it just, you know, gives you like a really lovely, kind of pearly, alive looking skin, but without... I don't like looking oily, but I like looking, I'm a little bit 90s. So I kind of like matte. I'm not too much into too much sheeny, wet, shimmery stuff. And I'm nearly 40. So I just think you don't need all that shimmer when you're getting older. So I've got my moisturiser, NARS, the best concealer ever. I actually am running majorly out of concealer right now. So I like to put a little bit under the eyes, around the nose and on my chin. I kind of don't really care about my cheeks. So I'm going to just rub it in with my fingers. So I'm using my ring finger and I'm going to mix it with a tiny bit of Glossier number light 10 concealer. Just to give it a little bit of a brightening. Be gentle around your eyes because, you know, that's the first place that wrinkles come. It's a well moody day out there. It's raining, it looks grey as hell. So I thought it was a good day to do my first video. I was really nervous about doing this as well. Just because, you know, some of my really good friends are epic makeup artists. Pixie Woo, the girls from Pixie Woo, I've known them for years. You know, they are, you know, the creme de la creme. And then also one of my really good friends, Gemma, she does brilliant videos. Melanie Iglesias. You know, I've got really good makeup artist friends that do great videos. And I just thought, I mean, mine will be shit compared to theirs. But I think that there's mums out there who haven't slept who are going to want to know how to make their face look bright. So I'm doing it for you guys. You could also use a concealer brush. I kind of just like to go in with my finger. I just think it's easier. My bags are terrible right now. I like to very, very slightly go over my skin with a mineral powder. So MAC do a really good mineralized powder. I just put a tiny, tiny little bit on my cheeks and I just feel like it sets everything and makes it all just look nice. It's also perfect to carry in your makeup bag when you're going out and about, go in the toilet, you do a little quick touch up. Next, I'm going to use my favorite bronzer from NARS, which is the Laguna Matte. I love the Laguna Matte. I need some caffeine. What I'm going to do with this is I'm going to just basically put it around this kind of area. So I'm just going to put quite a small amount of it and really buff it in. Have you noticed that I don't do anything on my head? I've not seen my forehead probably since 1985. As soon as I had hair, my mum gave me a fringe. So I don't even know what's under there. So I'm putting a tiny bit on my neck as well. Blusher is key for me these days. I've got a palette that I made. So I'm going to use one called Impassioned. So Impassioned is like a dusky pink. So I'm putting it on the balls of my cheeks. So that's kind of my skin done. So natural, little bit of bronze, cheek. I think that is really important for women to get their skin care and their skin colour correct. Because I think, you know, you might not have time to do any makeup, eyes, lips, you know, you might not have time to do that. But as long as you get your skin looking nice, I think that's really important to find a really good colour for yourself that suits you perfectly, that doesn't make you look orange. I was saying that I don't like sheen, but I do like a little bit of a sun-kissed look. So I'm going to put a little bit of Glossier colour stick in quartz. Just a tiny bit on my nose. And maybe a tiny bit around here. Oh God, I look old. It just happens, guys. You know, age just falls on you. Okay, so eyebrows. As well, eyebrows are really important to get the perfect colour. So I'm using a Elizabeth Arden eyebrow pencil in number 2. So I'm really slightly combing through them, just in little brush strokes. Again, if you go into any department store, one of the makeup artists behind the counters will be able to help you with the colour for your eyebrows. Because getting a good eyebrow colour is really important as well. I'm really not into them big slug eyebrows that everyone's doing. I'm actually not really into them really combed, you know, painted in eyebrows. Okay, so on the eyelid, I'm going to put the tiniest little bit of a very natural colour called Orb from MAC. I'm going to curl my eyelashes. When you're doing your makeup, it's really good to have cotton buds handy. Cotton buds are so key to doing a good makeup, especially if you're doing eyeliner. I'm not doing eyeliner today, I'm doing quite a natural kind of day makeup. Like staying indoors, not doing anything kind of makeup. I like thick, clumpy, gorge eyelashes. So I'm going to use NARS Climax mascara. And I'm going to do like a good old couple of coats of this. I'm going to go in with the coats. So today is just really a trial to see if I like doing this and see if you guys like it. Because, you know, I've kind of resisted doing this. Like I said, because there's so many amazing ones out there. Who needs another makeup tutorial? I'm just really getting into the corners. You know, if you get it on your face, it's fine. Because you can just use a cotton bud and some makeup remover to get rid. Now I'm going to go in with the second coat. All of this to just stay at home and be a mum. So we've got skin, cheeks, a little bit of mascara, a tiny bit of a natural kind of peachy eyelid colour. I think I'm going to put a tiny bit of a creamy eyeliner inside the rim of my eye. You know, make myself look a little bit less tired, more awake. Smudge it in a little bit. So what that does is it adds a brightness to your eyes and makes your eyes look kind of white and more open, which I need right now. Don't I, Jude? He's been a very good boy throughout this video, to be honest. I'm very proud of him. Lastly, I'm going to do my favourite lipstick, which literally everyone always asks me where I get my lipstick from. It's the best colour. It's the best colour, isn't it? Yeah! It's the best colour. It's called Myrrh from MAC. It's literally my everyday lipstick. And it's matte and it's gorgeous. And what I like to do with this lipstick is, oh, bless you. So what I like to do is, I like to do a bit of a Pamela Anderson lip. I like to go round over the top. So what I do is, I go over my lip line. Yeah, I do. And then with a brush, I fan. Is that enough? I fan over. So it kind of looks like I've been snogging. That's kind of always been my vibe of lip. You know, a bit Pammy. Love that. Wait there, Bubs, nearly finished. And then I'm just gonna go over with the tiniest little bit of strobe cream, tiny bit, and I'm just gonna pat a little bit on top. And that is the sound of a baby that has had enough and wants to come and say hello. We are done, aren't we? We done, Bubs. This is my, I have a 6-month-old baby. I haven't slept. Lockdown makeup tutorial. 10 minutes, Romeo done. What do you think? Have a great day, be safe, protect the NHS. Big kisses from me.